Hey guys, welcome to Toribash Replay Showcase episode 53 with me, Jack Morris from Man on Fire Films. So this week, guys, I've seen the Coca-Cola advert. It's official, the holidays are coming, they're just like a month away. Who can wait? I can't. And our first replay for today is Octic, Mad in Satin Frenzy by Octic. And it's a good replay to open with, so let's take a look at it. Pretty long setup, but it pays off in a really nice decap, also bifurcate. But, I mean, what Jeff said, there it is. I couldn't remember whether this was the one with the grab. Clearly it was. We'll let this one play out so we can watch it in slow motion. Clearly there's a lot going on in this replay. I also do like that little detail at the end where he drops the head. Really good pose there. Okay, so we've got let's slow this down. We got a bifurcate kick, absolute sky of Jeff's head there. Let's zoom out and see how high it goes. And speed it up and catch. Now, I think you're thinking exactly what I'm thinking, which is, this is gonna look great from JEFFCO. So let's take a look at it. So you can see the bifurcate and oh wow, that's a great punch. And catch. Oh, that looks fantastic. And then he looks like he rubs him on the floor, which isn't as pleasant as the rest of the replay. All right, one more time. And bifurcate and boom. That's brilliant. I absolutely love that. The catch is cool. The catch really does look cool from that angle. All right, let's one more time. One more time for good measure, and then let's move along. Hang on. I'm going to do this on the fly because I forgot to do it. There we go. I completely forgot to turn the chat invisible. All right, let's move along. Our next replay is Fatty Madman 3, now 50% better and longer, by Fatman680. Now, we've seen this replay kind of develop over the show, I do believe, or at least I know we've gotten some Madmans off Fatman before, so I can't remember whether this is a development or not, but it's a nice replay nonetheless. Let's see what's going on here. So it's a bifurcate kick and a kind of shin to the neck that gets the decap, I guess. It's less of a kick and more of a shin to the neck. We'll let someone play out and then slow it down. Oh, is there a thing? A skeet? Not a thing? No, I guess not. It's just another throw. And hero pose. All right, let's slow this one down and see what's going on. 30%. Okay. Or 0.30 because people love to correct me about that in emails. I get it. It's not 30, but it's a 3 and a 0. Get over it. Yeah, actually, you know what? It is kind of more of less of a shin and more of an ankle to the neck that gets the decap. We'll try to get a closer look at that, whenever he's ready. And bifurcate and ankle to the neck. Yeah. Actually, you know what? I'm going to correct myself a third time. It's more of a side of the foot now that I get a good look at it. Anyway, it still makes a really nice decap. Really nice follow-up. Gotta love that. Bang! All right, let's move along to our third replay for today, which is Fire Sun Herring. Herring by Fire Sun. And don't think this is high grab. It does look like it at the start, but I do believe this is Oh, this could actually be high grab. It's hard to tell. Cool replay, though. Nonetheless, let's actually see what's happening here and not, ramble on about whether it's low grab or not. I think it actually might be, judging by the speed the body fell. I'll leave that up to you guys in the comments. You can decide. Although it does look to be a little bit higher than standard, judging by the way he's not floating around. And skeet. Very nice. All right, let's wait for this to play out and then watch it in slow motion because there's a lot happening here and I cannot do it justice. All right, let's slow this down. So it's quite a quick opener, actually. There's not really a lot of faff, not a lot of build-up. Kind of a sort of flat-footed kick to bifurcate, swap hands grab, kick to decap, into little bits of Jeff's upper body. And I think he follows it up with a... Oh, that hand kind of clipped through there. We don't... that's not good. Let's see... I'm having trouble remembering what's... Okay, kick to the crotch, which, yes, has made every male in the audience cringe. And I think there's a skeet. I literally just watched this replay and I'm already forgetting what happens in it. I watch a lot of replays, guys. I think, yeah, he picks up that leg, right? Oh, no, it's his own hand. Even better, it's his own hand. And I think it gets here, right? Skeet. That gets a dismember as well, which is fantastic. All right, let's move along. Fourth replay for today, you'll notice I'm counting to make sure that I don't lose count, is Loli getting decaps like an elephant by Lodo, and she's fighting JEFFCO, because obviously you have to fight JEFFCO. Also, not sure what's going on with the hair. Seems to look okay on Jeff's, a little bit buggy. On players, however, it is completely bugged out. It looks like the head is kind of warping through time. I can't remember whether I put in a replay with it. If I did, we'll see it later. Don't know if it's me or whether it's Toribash. Also, great replay, by the way. Just, really nice decap. Kind of a sort of hand and leg combo that gets the decap, which is fairly unique. We don't see an awful lot of that. Kind of combines the grab on Jeff's hand with the kick to the head to make sure there's enough momentum. Would that be the correct word? Yeah, momentum to cause the decap. We'll watch this one from Jeff. God damn it, JEFFCO's kind of obstructed. That's not great. I think we might get a good angle of the kick, though. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's brutal. And a fantastic view of the arse as well. Wow. All right, one more time. One more time from JEFFCO. That's actually great. And boom. That's powerful. I love it. All right, let's move along. And our fifth... I've lost count. God damn it, I think it's our fifth. is Our Potential V2 by Rhys Peake, and it's been a long time since we've seen him on the show, so he's hopefully going to open it with a great kick to Jeff's head, which he did. Another one, quick, short, great kick, simple opener, leads to a really nice kick that I have a feeling is going to look pretty good from Jeff Cam. I'm looking forward to seeing it. Kind of a kick to the jaw as well. It kind of jaws his head off, which is just not pleasant. And hero pose. All right, let's see this one from Jeff Cam. Actually, at normal speed from Jeff Cam, and oh wow, this is a really good episode for Jeff Cam. Holy shit! And boom! All right, we got to see this one slow down. All right, here we go, and here we go. Oh, boom! That's fantastic. One more normal speed, and then we'll move swiftly along. Very nice decap. All right, let's move along. This is Sparta Jump by Sparta Craft, and didn't mean for that to sound as swift as it did. Now, this is a unique replay. We've not seen something like that before on the show, or at least nothing along those lines. Obviously, the follow-up is really nice as well, but I think we're all mostly impressed by that kind of... I did a move like it on Toribash tips, and I can't for the life of me remember what it was called. Now, obviously, his one is way more stylish than mine ever was, but it's really unique to see that kind of double hand punch to the upper stomach that gets the bifurcate. I'm sure we've seen something like it in the 53 episodes I've been doing this show, but it's still relatively unique to see. So kind of bang, and that follow-up kick deserves to be seen in slow motion. Let's see what's going on. So you got that kind of punch, half grab, kicks Jeff's arm off, which actually doesn't get the decap. I was under the impression it did get the decap. I guess he gets the decap later on. I could have sworn I saw Jeff's head rolling away, so I can only assume that he does eventually come back around for the decap. I do like that kind of half handstand flick to sort of flick himself back towards Jeff as well. It's a really nice touch. All right, let's see if he does get that decap or whether I'm just crazy. I'm not crazy. I told you I wasn't crazy. Everyone else is crazy. I knew it. Is it? I might be crazy. It could be. Oh, wait. No, maybe. Who knows? Is it going to be a decap? I don't know. Waiting for it. I'm not crazy. That's not a decap. God damn it. Okay, I'm crazy. I'm accepting it. Turns out I'm crazy. Well, I guess it took 53 episodes to figure this out, but apparently I can't recognize it. Ha! Fuck you! Yes, I was right! Yes, okay. Good. Not crazy. Yeah. Fuck you. You can't see how much I'm cheering right now in real life. It's actually kind of pathetic. I knew I saw a decap. All right, let's move along. This is JEFFCO, most skeet shots by, not by 10. That's most skeet shots 10 by JEFFCO. Now, before I play this, I'm just gonna sort of like preemptively explain this replay. Wow, holy shit, what? I don't understand. So just, I'm gonna let this one play for itself, cause it's fucking crazy. It's 10 skeets. Look at that. Look at everything that just happened. I had to zoom out a lot there to show the skeets, but now I'll try and show what he's doing down on the ground. This is just fucking crazy. And if you thought I was crazy last replay, right? If you thought that was crazy, this shit's even crazier. And I'm delighted to see that the hair appears to be working. When I played this replay earlier, it was just completely bugging out. I mean, it's spazzing out quite a bit, to be fair, but it's better than it was. It looked like the head was kind of warping through time before. This is crazy. And you know what? I specifically didn't watch this replay from Jeff Cam when I was taking a look at it because I really wanted to see what it looked like. So let's just, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. In 500 frames, 500 frames no less. That's absolutely unfreaking believable. It's a fantastic replay. Now, if I could just wipe my jizz off that replay, and we shall move along. All right, this is Miku Taburu, collab by Miku. I guess it was a collab between him and Taburu. I don't see the other person's name in the replay, but I'm going to credit both of them nonetheless. Quick replay. Maybe not. Maybe it does actually go on longer than I watched it for. It's one of those replays where there's just a shit ton of things happening. I'm going to have to slow it down to actually see what's going on. So we'll watch it one more normal speed. Again, I'm just saying, I've said it before and I'll say it again. As cool as those particles look, they kind of conceal what's going on in the replay, but I can't complain. I'm just happy to have the replays, but I'm gonna keep railing on particles because they can look really cool, and these do look cool, but they do kind of, especially there when the hands and legs are kind of together, it really just does conceal what's going on in the replay. It's kind of one of those pet peeves of mine, and now I know that I've said that, I'm just gonna get like a billion replays that are just all particles. Like there's nothing going on, it's just all particles. Please don't send me that. Okay, let's see what's going on. Grab to Jeff's elbow and a great sort of spin kick to his head to get the decap and the arms kind of dismembered. And then you think it's all over, but no, it's another spin sort of kick. It's a very spinny replay that kicks Jeff's upper body off his hand, which is a weird way of phrasing that, but that is pretty much what happens. So yeah, if you can think of a better way to word that, let me know. All right, one more time at normal speed, and then we'll move along. We have a spin, and a grab, and a kick, and a decap, and another spin, and a kick. Beautiful. All right, moving along to a potentially our last replay for today. Hopefully I've counted right. Oh, I haven't done that for like 30 episodes. I haven't pressed space. It was the last replay. I haven't pressed space for like 30 odd episodes. Episode 53 and I pressed spacebar. God damn it. Alright, that'll happen. Okay, OKM, Dark Pulse by Okami to wrap up the show. At least now I know this is the last one. No, I didn't do that on purpose. I'd love to say I did it on purpose, but it's not the last replay. No, it's 9! I know, the replays weren't in order. I started a little bit lower down the list. This isn't our last replay for today. God damn it. That spacebar totally threw me off. So this is probably the 9th, maybe. I don't know. We'll figure this out. We'll figure it out, guys. We'll team up. We'll get our heads together and we'll work this shit out and figure it out. All right, let's actually see what's going on in this replay. Okay, so we got a kind of backwards head. It's not really a kick, it's more of a flick that gets the head off there. A kick to Jeff's crotch that sends it flying, which is making me cringe IRL. Kind of just rips Jeff's arm off there, and punch to finish him off. Very brutal replay with a lot of dismembers. Let's take a look at it in slow motion. And then we'll conduct our scientific experiment to work out whether this is indeed the last replay for the day. I'm getting so bad at that. I need to start numbering them. That'd be great. All right, so you got the decap, just heads like, no, just flying away. And sort of, I like that turn. That turn's really good. It really keeps his momentum going despite him literally turning 180 degrees. Kick to his arse, actually, that just sends his dick there flying off, which is good. Kind of hero pose in midair, and then I do believe he follows it up with another kind of swift jump to break his momentum, which again, it's looks really good. It's quite hard to do as well. Yeah, there's the kind of slap that gets Jeff's arm off. And I do believe here comes the follow-up kick that punch. Follow-up punch that shreds the rest of his body. Very, very nice. Now, there are a couple more frames left, so I just want to make sure that nothing else happens in this replay, because there are 500, or we might just have... Oh, he's going to grab the head. Is he going to do anything interesting with it? No, he's just grabbing it. Okay, so we have a hero pose, which I'm trying to get a good angle on. There we go. All right, now let's work out whether this was indeed the last replay for the day. Was it? Did we open with this? I can't remember. Oh, okay, good. This is Dat Manip. I'm going to also prefix this one. Dat Manip by Dat Skip. See now, viewer, I'm going to have to explain what I did there. I started one into the list to make sure that we went out on a really spectacular replay, and that completely threw me about. I will not be doing that again. I think I'm going to go back to numbering the replays. Anyway, this is Dat Manip by Dat Skip, and this is easily one of the best manipulations I've seen in a long time. He actually sent this in with the, quotation of, I heard you like manipulations, and I do, and I love that. I like manipulations, and I love that. That's fantastic. God, I assume manipulations are going to get kind of old as soon, once you've seen one, you've seen them all sort of thing. But so far, I'm still impressed with every single one, and this is just great. I don't know, there's just something about manipulating Jeff for that long without getting a dismember, and then following it up with something awesome that's just spectacular. And he does follow it up with something awesome as well. Shreds Jeff into absolute bits. Have a feeling this will look pretty good from Jeff Cam too, so let's say... Oh, actually, this one might look good from Tori Cam. Let's see what it looks like. If I remember correctly, the last awesome manipulation we did looked really good from Tori Cam. Actually, yes, Jeff just spinning around. You spin my Jeff round, baby Jeff round. Okay, let's see from Jeff Cam. And I can't remember what these things look like from Jeff Cam, but I do remember it looking roughly the same as Tori Cam, just a little bit more spinny. Just, yep, you spin my Jeff round, baby. And then the kick. Oh, he gets to see his crotch get demolished as well. That is not pleasant. Alright, so that's going to wrap up the show for today. We got there in the end, working out what replay was last. I hope you've enjoyed this, guys. If you have, please, for the love of everything you love, like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter and subscribe, comment, and like us on YouTube. There's links to everything you want and more in the description. What more could you want? It's all there. I've been Jack Morris from Man on Fire Films, guys, and I shall see you next time. Goodbye.